Hello everybody, back again with another video. Hope you're doing well. Hope your life's going well. Hope this week has gone well for you, and I hope that today has gone well for you. Today is Wednesday, May the 15th, 2024. It is about 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I hope you all are doing well, and I hope that life has been treating you well as of recently. I hope that, work hasn't been too stressful. Ideally, it's actually stress-free. Hope that it's also been a productive week for you as well. As for me, I'm doing good. I got work here in a little bit. Same old. Still thinking about moving. Still have that on my mind though. But we'll see. I don't know. But I do want to get straight into the topic here. If you're in the trucking industry and you watch these videos, you know that this whole driver shortage thing is just not true. There is no huge driver shortage as being reported on the news, right? As being reported on different websites. It's just not true. There's no driver shortage. There is a shortage of companies that are willing to pay on par with inflation. Inflation has gone up, but the pay hasn't gone up. You still got companies out here that are still paying under 60 cents a mile. That is really not good. If you're a trucking company out here, with inflation, with how expensive everything is, with just all the issues that we have going on financially, you should be paying at least 60 cents a mile. And from my understanding, as of recently, there is a big freight shortage. And so that is also something that is affecting the industry as well. So I can assure you there's no huge driver shortage. They've been talking this driver shortage stuff for a long time. I mean, I'm talking like over a decade or more. Driver shortage. This is, I mean, if we're being honest, this is something that gets passed along to the masses via the mega carriers in order to keep recruiting, because the driver turnover at mega carriers is usually extremely high. Most people don't stay a very long time at these mega carriers, because the mega carriers, they are known to be training companies, companies where you just go and get your experience, whether it's a year, 2 years, 3 years experience, and you leave for better pay, better treatment. Can't say better equipment, because a lot of the mega carriers, they get brand new trucks every, I'd say, 3 to 5 years, usually. And so they usually have the latest and greatest equipment, but the pay is usually not there, and the way you're treated is just not there. Now, I will say the mega carriers have decent benefits, but the reason why people leave, and the reason why they have to keep on pushing this whole driver shortage narrative, is because no one is staying. I mean, when I was at the mega carrier, when I first started driving, I would see like, I mean, just whole classes full of people. Um, every week there was just new classes full of people. But this was back in like 2021 when the demand for truckers was truly extremely high because you had you had everything going on back then. But now, fast forward to 2024, there is, from what I'm gathering, there is a freight shortage. And so, with the freight shortage, there isn't going to be as big of a need for truckers as before. And so, no, there's no driver shortage. There's a shortage in pay, a shortage in respect and treatment of drivers, especially from mega carriers and just places in general, just not respecting the driver. There's things that drivers are not trying to deal with, things such as the parking shortage. Now, that right there is a real shortage. There is no trucking shortage, but I will tell you there is a parking shortage. The parking shortage is real. There's more trucks on the road than parking spots available. There really needs to be something. There needs to. We need to have some sort of legislation, right? The government needs to actually work for the people. Pass some sort of legislation where the government, or at least make it easier for private companies to build parking lots for truckers, right? They have all these billions and billions of dollars for other issues, but you can't take a few $1 billion and solve the parking shortage for truckers, because all you got to do is take the billions of dollars and build more parking lots, and you're going to have the problem solved just like that. It's not a problem that's super difficult to solve. All you need to do is build more parking spots, and that's one of the things that truckers are asking for: more parking. It would make being an over-the-road truck driver a lot less stressful, with the fact that the over-the-road truck driver always has to be in this huge search for parking at the end of the 11-hour clock, somewhere to shut down for the evening and rest. And I mean, it's just, I don't understand why this is not a huge priority. Truckers keep America going. I've heard a lot of people say that are in positions of power, but it's like, okay, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do to address the truckers' concerns? I mean, one of them is the parking shortage, and it's not a super difficult problem to solve, right? And so, I mean, you look at it, it's unfortunate. I mean, I'm trying to think of another trucker problem. The pay, right? The pay needs to be better. Like I say before, anything below 60 cents a mile is not good. Drivers should be paid for all of their time. None of this 2 hours sitting for free at the shipper or receiver without getting any pay at all, because for some reason it has become the standard for trucking companies to not pay for the first 2 hours that you're sitting at a shipper and receiver. And that's always been kind of ridiculous to me, but I guess people are okay with it. I guess enough people are okay with it that they haven't changed anything or passed any laws that ban that. Because really, I mean, let's be real. You should get paid for all your time. I don't know where this general idea of your time being unpaid, um, you know, I just don't understand that. Um, don't get me wrong, regional and over the road trucking, it has its cool moments, but I just think overall, it's just it's not the best overall situation for, say, somebody that has a family, because you're not gonna make that much over the road unless you're like specialized, heavy haul, um, some sort of hazmat, some sort of specialty. That's the ways you're gonna make real money being over the road. But just your typical OTR drive-in driver or refrigerated driver, unfortunately, just aren't gonna make that much money, and you just kind of have to understand that. You have to understand that you just aren't gonna make this as much money. There's other issues, but yeah, I mean, there's no driver shortage. Don't believe them when they keep saying that. That's a kind of a low-key recruitment tool that they're using. Oh, there's this big driver shortage. Come out and be a truck driver, right? And be underpaid a lot of times. But the way that most people do it is they'll spend a year at the mega carrier, and then they'll move on. And I'm talking mega carriers such as I'm not gonna name names, but y'all know the mega carriers, all the big names. It's just an unfortunate situation that, these are training companies. Now, don't get me wrong, some of the mega carriers have pretty good training. They train well. But then you gotta spend a year with them. If you're getting your CDL through the mega carriers, a lot of times they are going to have a stipulation where you have to spend a year with them, sometimes 2 years, depending on the company, of course. But usually it's at least a year that you have to spend with them, and so you just have to be okay with that. Spending a year with them, you have to be okay with that, and so that's just how it is. But outside of that, trucking is still a good career. I mean, there's plenty of good local jobs out here. You got tanker, you got different types of hazmat. It's different types of trucking that's good too. You got cryogenics. There's other ones. I'm trying to think. LTL is good too. What else? Heavy haul is good. Oversized. That's a good industry to be in. And just different types of specialty freight. Private fleets are good. There's different good trucking jobs out here. You just have to be willing to search and find them. And these are jobs that are going to be well paying. They're going to have good benefits, and they're going to kind of set you apart. And that's why I say, if you get a CDL, definitely get your hazmat endorsement. It'll open up more jobs for you. I think that's about it for this video. I actually do have to go to work right now, but I do thank you for watching. I hope that you are relaxed, and I hope